Hello, everyone. Let me get the music down. How are you all doing? I am frustrated, is what I can say. Good to see you in here, though. Scup Barmel, Mighty Sid, good to have you in here again. Let me put that down. Vanen, good to have you in here. Alex, nice to see you that early. Everybody, being here at the start of the stream. Protein paste, that does not sound good. I have to tell you, oh god, I started this. I'm starting the stream frustrated. I'm already late. I know, I'm sorry. Here's the story. So, I've been playing Kerbal Space Program ridiculously too much. I've had a week off. I was at that point where you're on the verge of getting sick. You're starting to feel a bit sick. When you feel that like behind your eyes and you're getting sick. So I just told myself, you know what? This week is going to be a week where I do nothing, where I behave completely irresponsibly, just sit at home, play video games all the time. Cool. I start playing Kerbal Space Program. Wonderful. I love that game. It is amazing. The new updates, perfect. Beautiful. So I'm up to this point today where I'm playing. It's weird. So I'm in the middle of a mission. I'm trying to test out a new rocket to land on the moon. And I have a rover on top. I've never done rovers before, so that's going to be interesting. And use that to do a mission where I have to land somewhere, then get science readings from 3 different locations. Hence, make a rover. Cool. Here's the thing with Kerbal Space Program. You can reset a mission all the way back to when you created it, like when you created the rocket, as long as you haven't quit or done anything, as long as it's sort of in the timeline of the mission. So I'm in this mission thinking, I want to finish this in one go, because then I can test whether I can actually lift off and get back and do my entire thing, I know, Goomba, I know. Kerbal is beautiful. I love it so much. Except just now, I hated it so much. So I'm in this mission. I've made my new rocket. It's pretty cool. If I say so myself, I'm getting relatively good at designing these rockets. I've gone beyond a little bit of the pure function. I'm looking at advanced statistics, like getting the exact thruster weight ratio exactly where I wanted, number wise, and knowing exactly how to fiddle with certain things to not just make it functional, but make it look good. So I do all of that. I get the missions, the waypoints work out perfectly. I am super confident and super happy with myself. I set it up to be a little bit more than needed. Normally you can just get a little pod there, land it on the moon, lift it off, and get it back to Kerbin. No problem. But I want to make it cool, so I have an actual lander probe like they used on the Apollo mission. So rocket comes in, the lander, land detaches, goes to the surface of the moon, actually releases a rover, do my mission there, and hooked it up and get that back. So, oh, mighty Sid. That's my problem exactly. Oh, Alex, it is actually really cool. If just the idea of having something that models actual orbital mechanics and actual physics in space well, yet keeps it incredibly casual, where you can just go, make a rocket, shoot it, steer a little bit, see what happens. So I'm in my mission. I have my lander is moving towards the moon. Tracy missed me. And finally she's there, so I pause that game, like, time to talk to Tracy. In the meantime, by the way, Tracy has given me Shenzhen IO. That's a recognition of an amazing girlfriend when you already bore her to death with incredible stupid stories about the most nerdy things you've ever played, and she goes, you know what? Have some more. It's okay with me. So I play that for a little bit because that is a cool new idea. It's you build like electronic circuits and you have to program the little CPUs and actually make things, which is pretty cool. So I played that for a little bit. After speaking with her for a while, and I figure, you know what? It's an hour left. I have enough time before the stream. Let's finish up my Kerbal game. So I go back and then realize, oh yes, I'm in the middle of a landing. Fine, I landed. That works perfectly. I'm super confident. Being paused in the middle of a landing and still going, yeah, I can easily land this thing. I finally get my Kerbal out there. I get my rover, which I've attached in the most just difficult way to this thing, but that's the fun of it. I get it off, I land it, that works perfectly. It's a little bit unstable, it's a little bit wonky, but that's the Unity physics engine. It'll drive carefully and then hit the most minute bump that you can barely see, and the entire thing flips over. Low gravity, weird Unity physics, whatever. That can happen. No problem. But it starts bugging out a little bit on me, probably because I've been running it for hours. It's been known to have some memory leaks, particularly when you have like vessels with a load of things on it. So I make all of this. I get some weird bugs where suddenly the wheels are inverted or the engine doesn't work. So I load my quick save a couple of times. And I'm already seeing the time getting close, like, oh god, I should be streaming. I should be streaming like 10 minutes. But all I need to do, I've got 2 of the readings. All I need to do is go to the last 3rd reading, do a little temperature measurement there, and I'm done. I'm fine. I'm okay. So I'm like, okay, I can give this a try. I can give this a try. It starts, it's already, this is like 20 minutes ago. It's already time when I should have been streaming, and I'm like, oh god, I just need to finish this. I'll just take this one reading, and then I'm done with this, and I can wrap this up and then pick it up later. So I'm driving towards it, and here's a weird thing. So the physics engine is a little bit wonky, so I'm driving with this rover. The smallest thing can knock it off course, including with all the memory problems I've been building up with this thing now before running it for hours. Checking the map or switching around the camera doesn't always, but might cause it to flip over. But I can only see where I'm going and where my actual navigation is if I check the map, because there's no targeting of that thing. So I'm trying to both eyeball it and map it and figure like, okay, there's a crater here, there's a crater here, and there's a large crater over there. So before I hit that crater, it should be there on the left, just at the edge of this crater, okay? Checking the map carefully every now and then. It flips a couple of times. I have thrusters, so basically there's a rover that just flips over, and then I rocket back and forth using the thrusters I have on it until I can get it to flip over again and keep on driving. It is what by now 5 past 10 past. I'm like, oh god, I should have been streaming and I should have hit the target so long ago. I'm driving there and I figure I'm gonna risk it. It's 10 meters a second driving. I'm gonna risk it. I'm check the map. I'm way above the target. I'm through that field. I should be there according to what I'm seeing if I zoom out. Then I check the map and the little thing is still stuck in the same spot in the map. I should have been through the zone long ago. I figure out the stupid thing is bugged. I was driving into a crater, never to have met that thing. I raged. I literally RCS'd that rover just up into the air and watched it fall and explode into the mud like, table flip. And I'm already way too late for the stream at this time. Oh, God. I love that game. But sometimes I hate that game. Yeah, Goomba. You knew how this would end, right? It's typical, though. It's typical. Still, though, I love that game so much. I kind of want to stream it, except I don't want to make the time to space it out for, to space Deus Ex out. But yeah, Goomba, you're right. I like the sense of realism as well, because it is actual orbital mechanics. It is actual physics, as long as the Kraken doesn't attack you. You have actual, you build space stations, you have rendezvous encounters, it works out. The physics is correct, and that is the cool thing about it. So Alex said, today you set a program to lock you out of certain games between certain times. I know what that's like, Alex. I know what that's like. Just this entire week, I've just as I said, made that agreement with me. This entire week, I'm just going to be responsible and do nothing. Just play games. Which meant that every time I did iron my shirts, clean the kitchen, I was like, yeah, I'm doing something extra. I behave like a normal human being. Inverted wheels, what would it even look like? Don't ask, Alex. Don't ask. That's the problem. It looks normal, except the physics just doesn't work out anymore for no reason. Hey, ask here. It is. Wow. What a time. It has been a while since I've seen you. Rip your internet. Mighty said no. And I just want to thank you so much, Mighty Sid, Vanen, Jexus, Ghost, of course. Everybody for help supporting me and making this possible, making the alleviation of rage possible. Ghost, Asker, Vanen, Jexus, and Mighty Sid, oddly enough, not shown on the list, even though you are on there. Okay, you know what? Enough story time with Byronic. You came here for the excitement that is Deus Ex. Sense of cultivating real-life skills, you're successful in the game. I know, exactly. And that actual feeling of a skill. This is loud, by the way. I've tried to fiddle with it a little.
I spill my drink!
I tried to fiddle with it a little bit. I tried to fiddle with it a little bit.
I spill my drink!
Because it was very...
I spill my drink!
16 is fine. Okay. Okay, I tried to fiddle with it a little bit because we didn't get those notifications, if you'll remember. And I absolutely want my notifications. So, that's why I want this this down. It's a little bit soft though now.
I spill my drink!
Let's get the music up.
I spill my drink!
There we go, that's good. Deus Ex now with extra lighting. Yup! Oh god, I'm so happy that we got that sorted. But yeah, Goomba, what you're saying about cultivating a skill, that's exactly how I feel about Kerbal. That's what I like about it. You really learn something about physics, and that's also why I like games like TIS 100 so much. And why I'm thoroughly enjoying... There we go, that's the codes we found. Shenzhen IO, which is... I've only played a little bit of it now. Shamefully, as soon as Tracy gave it, I was like, yep, see ya, gotta have to play this now for a little bit. Nah, just kidding. But it was... Shenzhen is also just teaches you literal, actual programming. 1942? Ah, nice. I think it's a sort of a modified, simplified version of assembly, but it also teaches you just about there we go, 3 tools. Just how to make electronic circuits, how the principles of it work, and that is, as far as I'm concerned, good enough. It teaches you the principles and the idea behind it. I want to test something here, by the way. Whether this triggers the alarm. It should. It probably will, but I want to know for sure. It does.
The gold.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Let's get back to the quick save. And I'm willing. Can I jump this? I don't know. No, I can't jump this possibly. Okay. Then we will indeed have to disable. May have to check out Shenzhen. Yeah. Hold on, Goomba. I'll show you. Because the name is very, very tricky. S. There we go. Shenzhen. The H is there. I/O. It's, as you can see, on Steam. I like it. It reminds me of TIS 100, which I also very much enjoy. Just in case you're interested in that one. TIS 100 and Shenzhen IO. Love those games. Okay. Back to game. So yeah, that's the little game discussion portion of this stream. Although technically all of it should be game discussion. That said, on the one hand, I really want to play Kerbal on stream because I could spend hours in that game. At the same time, that's just not the stream I'm going for.
Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know
No,
Chad.
no, no.
I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from America.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna load this because I was stuck behind that silly. Oh, that's an interesting thing to know. If you accidentally abort a multi-tool use, you do lose the actual multi-tool. There we go. You're welcome, Guma. You're welcome.
The gold. Wonderful. My people will take control when you move out. I believe you know Chad. I've given him control of an NSF platoon on loan to me from America. This hoard dates back to when the Templars managed the French treasury for Philip the Fair. They moved it here from the temple in Paris after the crackdown of 1307. The Nazis boxed it up for shipment to Berlin, but had to abandon the cathedral during the evacuation.
Let's get some healing in while we can abuse this repair bot. So how have you been? Hopefully not as frustrated or stressed. Vaden, good to hear that you are doing better again. I've been eyeing up. Hey, I don't know if any of you know about this. I noticed that Steam had a Witcher anniversary sale. Of course, listing all the beautiful Witcher games we've played so far, and which I can double, triple recommend. Particularly Witcher 3, which is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the most beautiful games I've played in a long while. I also saw that the Witcher Adventure game, which is the digital board game, was available. So I wonder if anyone has any experience with that, and whether you think it is a good game. Scope, I think I already have that one, don't I? Yeah. Well, it's I don't need to upgrade the gun, but you know, can always try. Why not? Now, the reload mod, that, I believe, we can still use on our trank gun. Make it reload quicker. By the way, look at that trank gun. Base damage is already improved. The reload time is already half a second quicker. Excellent. Accuracy, way up there. Range, beautiful. Laser sight scope, yep. Don't need a silencer on it. I love this thing. Also, these guys have a lot of ambrosia here. Okay, I want to see if there's anything interesting up here. There we go. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. How do I get up there easily enough? Oh, sorry, rat. Sorry, Mr. Rat. There we go. Range. Range is always a good one. I think I already have it maxed out. No, I do not have it maxed out on the dart. Nice. Mr. Bot, where are you? You know, that rocket might be useful for... There we go. That rocket might be useful for that bot over there. Quick save this baby. Now here's the problem. I've completed the goal of getting the gold. recover the gold. I haven't really recovered it, but I found it. So I need the computer system so that more good effort can complete work and a cure and a great death. So I just need a computer system. I have a number and a secret. I have Sidon's Vault now. I've done that. The Fountain of Wisdom. I think that'll be the computer, and the number and the secret will probably be the login. Which games? Talk about time consumers? No kidding, Vayne, no kidding. How much time have you spent in all three, including DLC? 300 plus hours? No. Actual. Easy answer for you there. Very fascinating to do this on stream. Going to YouTube and Googling myself in front of you. I don't know. Let's see. Not Byron. Just Byronic. Hello. Byronic Gamer. Because I can easily just check the playlist. Witcher 3 has 340 videos. Each one is half an hour. So that means I have spent 170 hours on that game. Yep, a whole lot. But so worth it. So very much worth it. Okay, so here's a problem we have here. This is the tower with the snipers. And I want to rush in there. I have the camo on. I want to check. There's just a door here. Ah!
Did anybody else hear something?
Nope. No, you didn't. I cannot believe that worked. Almost. Sort of. Up the bunch! There we go. But yeah, Witcher 3, such a good game, and made all the better by playing through the other games as well.